Blackstone Audio presents The Big Stick, The Limits of Soft Power and the Necessity of Military Force by Eliot A. Cohen. This book is read by Bill Thatcher. To all who, in the service of the United States of America, venture into harm's way. Introduction. National Duties. On September 3, 1901, Vice President Theodore Roosevelt addressed a large and approving crowd at the Minnesota State Fair on the topic, National Duties. It was a characteristically optimistic speech to an audience barely one generation removed from the pioneers of that region. After celebrating the energy and enterprise of the United States, discussing the qualities that made it great, and reviewing some questions of labor and corporate power, he turned to the outside world. We may be certain of one thing. Whether we wish it or not, we cannot avoid hereafter having duties to do in the face of other nations. All that we can do is to settle whether we shall perform these duties well or ill. Famously, he reminded his listeners of the proverb, "Speak softly and carry a big stick. You will go far." His point was not, as some have supposed, a celebration of the bellicosity for which he was famous. Rather, it was a sentiment that he expressed often and on other occasions. Let us further make it evident that we use no words which we are not prepared to back up with deeds, and that while our speech is always moderate, we are ready and willing to make it good. Only 4 days later, an anarchist shot President William McKinley, and 2 weeks later, upon McKinley's death, Roosevelt took his place. Judging by his temper and colorful language, one might have expected an eruption of clashes with foreign nations. Not so. He presided over a period in which the United States asserted itself as one of the great powers in international politics, but without war. The unlikely winner of the Nobel Peace Prize, Roosevelt oversaw the settlement of the remaining disputes with Great Britain, the successful mediation of an end to the Russo-Japanese War, and the open door to China. Roosevelt came in determined to renovate the American military. As Assistant Secretary of the Navy, he had taken a keen interest in reforming that institution. As President, he supported such officers as William Sims, who overhauled the Navy's antiquated approach to gunnery and who later commanded American naval forces in Europe during World War I. Roosevelt pushed through the construction of a battleship fleet comparable in number, though not yet in quality, to that of Germany, and in his last year in office, he sent a large chunk of it around.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?